Hello, epic viewers from around the multiverse. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today another riveting captivating stellar unboxing video is about to be brought to fruition. What item will I be unboxing? What item will I be opening? Without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to elicit the box. What item is encompassed inside this bulky, hefty, casual, nifty box? Let's find out. I'm going to demystify the answer to that inquiry right here, right now, so bear with me. It will only take me billions of picoseconds to extract the item from the box and subsequently flaunt it in front of the camera for you to feast your glorious eyes on. Here we go. The unboxing process is about to commence. The unboxing process is officially underway. What have I elicited from the box? What have I drawn forth? What have I extracted? Let's find out. The item is obscured by the envelope, but it will no longer be. So, feast your eyes for sheer epicness, because I'm about to flaunt the one and only illustrious action figure in front of the camera, who's known by the moniker of the Mammoth Rider. Is that his name? Let's verify that. Maybe it's a Mumakil rider. Alrighty. The seller apparently listed him as the Mumakil rider. Mumakil rider. That sounds unusual. That sounds uncanny. That sounds unprecedented. But, we'll just call him the Mammoth Rider for now. He comes in a 5-pack. And, I was fortunate to obtain this figurine for a grand total of $7 via eBay. I procured him in a lot. The seller sent me an invoice for the lot, and he amounted to $7, and he divvied up the cost among other figurines. So here we have the Mumakil rider, or the Mammoth Rider figurine. He's not abysmal by any means. Is he perfection? Unbound? Is he a paradigm of resound perfection? Is he the epitome of resound perfection? Well, there are two salient issues. One of my gripes appertaining to this figurine. Well, let's get started. First off, he lacks finger joint articulation, so it's arduous for him to clench or grip his weapons. They're somewhat loose when you insert them into the aperture between his fingers. He comes with a whip and a sword. Actually, this is... not sure what this is supposed to represent. Maybe it's a pliable spear or a pliable javelin, who the shell knows. Fortunately, he comes bundled with a couple armaments, and maybe this is a halberd. Who knows? I'm curious. So maybe it's a halberd, spear, javelin. Identification of this weapon is an enigma. He also has these accessories attached to his back. I'm pondering what this is supposed to represent. You have these branches attached to this framework. I'm not sure what this is called, so I don't want to make any asinine arbitrary assumptions. Maybe it's supposed to be a component of a rack for a flag. Maybe it's supposed to be a component of a racking for a flag. Who the show knows. Alright, yeah, so I guess it's supposed to be a component of a rack for a flag. So I guess my arbitrary assumption was correct. A rack is a framework of bars, wires, or pegs on which articles are arranged or deposited. So I guess it's a rack for a flag, or framework for a flag. We'll leave it at that. He has his little forearm guards and his gloves, as well as his skirt. His knees are double jointed. He lacks... Actually, never mind. He has an ankle pivot. He has an ankle rocker. He lacks a diaphragm joint. He lacks finger joint articulation. He lacks toe articulation. His toes are not hinged. His ankles, however, are hinged, so they could be ascended upwards and downwards, or bent backwards, or stationed forwards. And what else? His legs can move outwards and inwards. His arms can also move outwards and inwards. His elbows are double jointed. He can rotate his forearms. They rotate in tandem with his biceps, so he has latitude for articulation. His head can also rotate 360 degrees. He has spikes protruding out of his clothing. The rack in the back is inserted into a rectangular peg hole, so this could be detached at any given moment. His grip is not firm, it's loose. Maybe the integrity of his grip has been compromised. I love the clothing that adorns his body. I love the clothing that he's donning. I love the nitty-gritty details of his attire. I love his cosmetics. His body's a bit meek and flimsy and slender, but that's okay. He's not supposed to be burly nor bulky. His joints are sturdy for the most part. They have depreciated a bit, but that's okay. I can't afford to buy them new, so I have to throw a used Mumakil rider or mammoth rider will have to suffice. He seems to be wearing chainmail or some type of light armor. That's what I would presume, at least. So I guess he's supposed to be flexible and nimble in combat. He's not supposed to charge into the front lines. He's supposed to control and manipulate and leverage the mammoths to trample over his adversaries. So he could trounce nearly anyone he comes in contact with by utilizing a mammoth to do his bidding. So here he is for $7. I can't complain. I have no qualms about this purchase and decision. I have no gripes about this purchase and decision. His fingers are semi-clenched together. He has ample points of articulation. He has a high-quality sculpt. He has high-quality hues. He has high-quality shadings. He has high-quality textures. I would have preferred if the muscles were a bit bulkier. I would have preferred if he had finger joint articulation. I would have preferred if he had diaphragm joint. I would have preferred if his head was relegated to a disc joint. I would have preferred if his grip was a bit sturdier. It would have been nice if he had finger joint articulation, and I would have preferred if he had greater latitude for an ankle pivot. I also would have preferred if his armor was comprised of plastic instead of rubber, but at least his body is comprised of PVC plastic, so it's always better to have a plastic body and rubber armor than it is to have plastic armor and a rubbery body. Some action figures I know have a rubber body, and I would trade off their plastic accessories for a plastic body any day. So, not bad. I can complete his appendages, showcase his tan skin. His tan skin is conspicuous, so he renders himself vulnerable, but he's not meant to charge in the front lines. He's not meant to charge in the fray, so it's not too much of a dire issue as long as he's wielding a mammoth. He's most deadly and most protected. So, I love this figurine. I relish the Lord of the Rings action figure line, and I'll add him to my prodigious action figure collection. He coincides eminently well with the 6-inch Marvel Legends action figure collection. I love his nitty-gritty details. He truly emulates the appearance of the Mammoth Rider from the Lord of the Rings Return of the King movie. He even has an earring. His face is adorned with markings. He's not marred with scuffs, nor dings, nor dents, nor scratches. The joints are a bit loose. Integrity of the joints has been slightly compromised, but it's not too much of a salient issue because I can't afford to buy him new. So for some dollars, you can't go wrong, especially if you're an avid, devout Lord of the Rings fan that's keen. If you're adamant about obtaining every single Lord of the Rings action figure, if you have keen senses and want to buy other action figures that also have keen senses, if you love to adorn your face with markings, if you want an action figure that has the temerity to charge in the fray battle and trounce his adversaries, if you want an action figure that flaunts his epicness, then look no further than buying this particular figurine. So the Mumakil rider, or the Mammoth Rider, is quite a spectacular, extraordinary figurine. I hope that you found this video to be intriguing and insightful. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.